now, playing Jody Moreno, the beautiful Emily Blunt. Here she is.
There she goes. Hey, girl.
He is a legend, and he plays a legend. Cold Sievers is Ryan Gosling! Oh, da war jemand sehr, sehr laut gerade. Achso, hier vorne.
Relatable.
I think she's a fan. Gut, Vivi.
Yes, Kelly and David. Yes, we talked about the movie as a great passion project for both of you. To ramp our audiences up, what can we expect today of the movie?
A joy bomb.
You're good. Short, yes, it is an explosion of joy, right? Really, really it is, right? It's like comedy, action, drama, suspense, lots of laughs, lots of love. It's here to make you happy.
And it already did make us happy. Kelly and David, thank you so much. Ryan and Emily, great characters, Jody and Colt. What is the one character trait that you love the most about the character that you are allowed to play in this movie? Emily, Ryan. It's a question to both of you.
She likes setting people on fire? Is that a positive trait, or?
I mean, in the context of the movie, I think it is.
When you see the movie, you'll see why I said that. It's
If you do it in private, it's not a nice character.
No, it's not such a nice trait. I think what I love most about the two of them really is just, we wanted to create a really relatable couple. They're as messy as the rest of us. They're trying to find their footing amidst the chaos of making an extravagant movie. And I think that, you know, that's probably what I like most, is like trying to depict these crew members who we've been around our whole lives in this profession and kind of honor them and make them real to all of you, you know.
Ryan, what do you love about Colt Sievers?
That he likes being set on fire? No, that he's one of the real heroes. You know, the stunt performers are the real heroes. They are. When something heroic happens in a movie, they're doing it. If it's a superhero film, they're the ones in the suits really doing it. But also for us as actors, they take the hits for us. You know, they often really, you know, they protect us, and you know, it's just, we're so indebted to them for so many years, and it's just an amazing opportunity to be able to focus on them for once and show their world and everything that they endure to create these incredible moments for all of us.
Emily, just a quick question in between. Do you think that Metal Storm will ever see the day of light as a movie?
Will it, David?
Yes, Metal Storm.
Metal
sure.
Storm is the film that Jodie is directing, and we hope you like it, because she's got a lot of vision for it, okay?
Yeah, because Jody loves Metal Storm.
She loves Metal Storm.
It's
She
a movie
loves
she's
it
been dying
so
to make her
hard.
entire life.
It's an interesting movie within a movie, just to basically get you ready for it. We just heard about, you know, your great performance and input into the movie, and I think it's definitely time to celebrate our stuntmen in front of us on stage. Big round of applause for the three of them. Chris, Logan, and Ben, thank you so much for your hard work. Vivi.
Logan, Ben, and Chris, the stunt community has finally been put up front, recognized, honored. What do you wish for the future for the stunt community? Maybe after this movie, after everyone saw your hard work and maybe recognized you even more.
I think this movie kind of brought, you know, what we do as a profession to the forefront and to the audience seeing what we do. And I think hopefully that by getting that attention we're getting now, we can give light to maybe the Academy and kind of be recognized within the Academy as far as maybe get an Academy Award. You know,
Great.
there's a lot of other departments that, you know, get them that, you know, I think we're right up there. We're part of the creative process for the films, and I think we're really important. So hopefully that'll come from that.
Get it.
That was great. it's your time to shine. Do you want to say anything? About your work, about
my
being here, being.
No, I had a fantastic time filming this movie. It's a very special movie, and it's a very special movie with a very special set of people. So I'm just happy to be here.
We're happy that you're here.
Logan, we've been talking about your world record, and it's just amazing if you see it on the big screen. When they approached you, basically said, this is one of the pivotal scenes within the movie. Did you say it's possible to make? I mean, is that something that you take as a challenge as a stuntman, or do you go through it in your mind and basically say, it's impossible? I mean, they've done it in James Bond 7 times. How am I supposed to do it 8.5 times?
Well, that's sort of the game, right? I mean, when records are set, they're meant to be broken. So Chris and I had this conversation early on about trying to break the record, also pay homage to the very first cannon roll that was ever done on a beach. So it had to be on a beach, and then we were really set out to break that record. And we tried very hard. We put everything into it, and we were able to achieve it amongst many, many other stunts in this movie. For us and the community and everybody, I think that we really put together an awesome film, and you guys are gonna love it. It's amazing.
David, it's sort of like the last question before we start the movie. Did working as a stuntman within a stunt team prepare you to be working differently as a director?
Oh, that's a good question. I think working as a stunt performer in front of camera and a stunt coordinator behind the camera with all the other artisans, like the costume. Our production designer is here tonight, David Schoenemann, and I've worked with him for years. It actually did prepare me to be a different type of director, and so coming to the director chair with all of that experience of like all the hard work that us behind the camera that are propping up the director, the creative producers that are propping up the director, like Kelly. I'm a collaborator because of that process, and I'm the director because of that experience, and it's the movies I like to make. And like directing a movie in this world has been an honor because it's like a depth of knowledge I have, like, you know, in it that made it really special for me. So thank you.
It is a special movie. It is a great movie. And as Logan said, you are going to love it. Emily and Ryan, just a quick question before we head out. David already said it. It's all about working as a team. And watching the movie, you can feel the love, you can feel the passion every single one of you guys had in doing this movie. Was it different? I mean, in what way did you influence the way that your characters developed, and especially how the script basically moved on from the first page to the last? I mean, did you interact the whole time with David and Kelly about what you would like to incorporate in telling the story?
It's a love story at its core. I mean, it's a love letter to the stunt community, it's a love letter to the crew, it's a love letter to the audience, but it's a love story at the heart of it. So we were very inspired by David and Kelly's love story. They were our North Star. But also just in just commenting on what you're saying about David being a stuntman, is that, you know, he brings the same bravery that he brings to his from his stunt work into his filmmaking. You know, he's as brave and as fearless as a filmmaker. This is it's a dangerous movie in a literal way, but also just, it sort of breaks genre, it becomes its own thing, it works without a net, and it's effortless, it's just fun, you'll see, but there's nothing quite like it, and it's because he's so fearless that he was able to sort of, you know, lead us all, and we just followed his lead, and we made something that we're extremely proud of, and sorry, Emily, what were you going to say?
Follow it. It was so beautiful. It was a love letter to David. And
Wow,
it's true.
thank you.
Yes, I agree, and I think it's, you know, David leads with such spontaneity that it encourages you to bring any idea, however ridiculous at times, to the table. But yet, it was just this wonderful experience of throwing anything against the wall to see what would stick, and that the tone could handle it, the movie could handle it. It was just a joy. So I think we all felt we had a lot of agency with the characters and creating them with him, you know.
And it worked out perfectly. Chris, Ben, Logan, Kelly, David, Emily, and Ryan, thank you so much for bringing this movie to